Okay, so today is October 28th, 2020. Um, I'm not sure why I'm doing this, but I thought it'd be nice to keep a little journal and stuff. Voice recordings. I do everything else. I video record my whole day. Why not keep a journal of how I feel, I guess. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a lot better now. I feel like I went through a little ride with this whole coronavirus at first. When it first hit, I thought it was going to be really bad. I thought it was going to be like the pictures I saw in China, and I thought it was going to be apocalypse kind of stuff. And then it hasn't been too bad. If I'm honest, it hasn't really interrupted my life. I don't work. I'm an at-home stay mum who raises my children, and I homeschool. So whenever all the other parents had their kids come out of school due to coronavirus, it didn't really affect me. It didn't really affect me, the fact that, I don't know, when people started hoarding toilet paper, I decided it would be an amazing idea for me to get a bidet. We kind of gathered beforehand what was going to happen in the UK, so me and my partner decided to make sure we stocked up on cupboard food. And yeah, the only person that really affected was my partner. He had a hernia, and the place they had a hernia made it impossible for him to go back to work as a welder, because he was lifting heavy things and he was welding and he'd be on his feet, and there was a big chance it would burst, and his employers didn't want to take that risk. And if it burst, there are really high risks to that, so he had to be very mindful of what he did. He had no light duties. So at first he was on furlough, and then he was on the sick, and then because the company has been doing awful, he's been made redundant now. So he's the only one that's really lifestyle has changed. He hasn't been to work since this whole thing, since coronavirus has hit the UK. He literally hasn't been to work, which he's struggled with, but he's doing very well. I think mentally I've struggled a lot because I dealt deep in Twitter and social media and stuff like that, and I have suffered through because of that. It hasn't played a good role in my mental health. So I deleted Twitter yesterday. I've been on Twitter since the whole coronavirus. I thought it was a way to keep in touch and see what was going on, but I've come to the conclusion it's a vile place. Everything you can think of is on that, and it just wasn't good. It seems like everyone's shouting at everyone's fighting for their opinion, everyone's fighting to be valid. And I don't care. I don't care if I'm wrong, I don't care if you're wrong. All I know is that I'm doing well, I'm okay. We have to tighten our belts now because we rely on universal credits, which is different. Never done that. Well, no, I have, but why did I say I never done that? We've done it before, and I have personally, because I've been a single mum on universal credits. I've been a single mum on the old benefits too. I know we can do well. We're very conservative with our stuff and our beliefs and our views on the world. Like, I cancelled my Prime. I don't see the point having loads. I've noticed my daughter, who is 16, well, she droned on and on and on, watching film after film, TV series after TV series, and we never saw her. So yeah, she's having to adjust with no Netflix, no Prime. I've cancelled them both, different reasons. We're trying to save money on our gas by buying firewood, which has been fun. It's been lots of fun having a fireplace. We'll find out if that served its purpose at the end of the winter. Homeschooling is always fun, but because of, I don't know, I guess because I've been elsewhere on my phone with Twitter and YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that, I haven't really been here. Not like I was before coronavirus. I was very much at home, and I feel like since coronavirus, my head's been elsewhere. I've been worried about other things rather than being worried been worried about what's going on at home, which has been really worrying about myself. So I'm reeling myself back home. As I said, I've deleted Twitter. I've got some new hobbies that involve me being outside. I've started walking again. I used to do 10,000 steps every day, and I haven't done that for the longest time. I guess I went into a sort of depression. Now I'm doing that. I have to be so careful because having PBD, you can put yourself in a very dangerous rut and can be very unpleasant for your family. So now I'm back doing light exercise, my walking. Got a punching bag. We don't buy big shopping in really. Now I'm going to town to buy a meal for that day, which is lovely. So every day I don't know what I'm cooking, and I go to town and I choose something for my dinner tonight and for the kids and my partner. For lunches we have soups, and my daughter makes bread every day now. So we're getting back into a rhythm. Today I got up at 6 with my son because his homeschooling was kind of lacking, so I feel like he needs to get up earlier and get things done a lot more better. So this week has been about putting my priorities back in order, shutting out the outside panics and fears. I just need to know what I need to know, and apart from that, I don't need to know anything else. My family's doing good. I know now, after my partner's now finally been through surgery, he'll get better, and he's a good worker, so I know he won't be unemployed for long. We do well as a family. We don't overspend. We have everything we could possibly want. We don't need to splurge on things. The only thing I worry about is my 1-year-old who wears clothes for 3-year-olds, and I worry that he's going to run out of clothes and we're going to go a bit like Wales and clothes are going to become non-essential. I don't like shopping on Amazon anymore. I kind of don't believe making them rich because I can't go to my local shops, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to support my local shops a lot more these days. The only thing I want Prime for is the music, which I listen to. I have Prime Music, and if I want a film, I want to be able to buy it now. I don't want to binge watch on a million films. I would prefer getting excited about a film and then buying it. I'm waiting for a film to go down in price so I can buy that, and me and my kids can have a family movie night, and that's what it's about. I feel like all this free stuff that we get, like unlimited stuff, like unlimited films and TV programs and internet, has done my family more harm than good. So I want to correct that now, and that's what my life is about. So I'm feeling good. I want to do this every day. I feel like it will benefit me, make me feel better, and I can say how I'm feeling, I guess. So what's plans today? Well, Stewie's got his homeschooling, which I'm going to be monitoring a lot more. I feel like I need to monitor him a bit more. Faith, she does a bit of homeschooling as well as she does college, so she's going to be doing some of that as well as making bread. I think I'll edit this and get this out this morning. A little bit of homeschooling for little Kev, which is usually he listens to some songs with ASL in it because his dad's American, and we do plan to move to America eventually, so it'd be nice for him to learn ASL, not BSL. I get my 10,000 steps, do some boxing, try to work out a little bit more what I'm doing with my day. Read my book, 12 Rules to Life, which I highly recommend. I'm on rule 6, which I have to really start paying attention to because I am such a gossip, and I feel like that's what coronavirus did to me this year. It's made me into such a vile little gossip, but I feel a lot better, and I feel a lot better now that I'm switching off to mainstream media, and a lot better now I'm switching off to social media a bit more. I have 12 friends on Facebook now. I'm very proud of that. I don't need any more than 12 friends. These are all friends that I interact with and actually care about and want to see how they do in life. Anyone else is just giving them and I'm an oversharer, so I have to I want to be careful on who I have on my Facebook. I have a few of my partner's family, a few friends in there, and I'm happy. I'm very, very happy with what I have. Okay, so I think this is it for day 1 of my personal journal podcast. Thank you for listening.